it's shotgun in summer. That's what we're calling it. We're gonna do the, got a couple new shotguns in, and I know you guys like it when we unbox stuff, so yeah, maybe some of you guys don't recognize the case. We got ourselves a brand spanking new Benelli in the house. Yeah, so I've been looking for that next carry shotgun. If you guys follow along, you see that my gun just keeps getting more and more beat up. I keep dropping it off mountains, and so I'm looking for the next gun, the primary carry gun. And so I thought we'd try out the Benelli 828U. And some of you may go, well, that's been out for a number of years now. Well, yeah, it has, but this is a 20 gauge. And good luck finding one of those somewhere. So I looked into a 828U 20 gauge, and we're gonna unbox it right now and see what we got. Haven't shot it yet, so gonna be news for me. I think the one cool thing already that you notice, I like the branding on the case, but the case compared to some other newer shotguns that we've reviewed or unboxed actually has a more substantial case. So I like that. It feels more rigid. Woo! That's sparkly, Steve. We got a sparkly gun here, buddy. Well, so right out of the gate, what I noticed, definitely besides the case being a more substantial case and it unclips better, is that the accessory box, way better looking accessory box here. The 828 comes with 5 choke tubes, so that's cool. It's got your instruction booklet, and then it's also got lots of shims for fitting it to yourself. I think that's probably going to be required. I'm not used to shooting Benelli, so I know that the fit's going to fit me different, so we're probably going to do some research. Of course, they give you a little oil and a choke wrench, and I believe this is for your trigger assembly, disassembly. Yeah, so that little tool. But yeah, pretty cool little accessory box, and unlike a lot of the other cases out there, it's got its own separate box that sits in that gun case real nice, so I like that a lot. Yeah, the action, we'll just pull it out here. Wood on this looks really nice. It better look nice for the price point. And the barrels, the other cool thing about the case is it's set up so you could actually get longer barrels in here. This is the 26-inch barrels. I'm used to shooting 28, so that's going to be a little different too. But I do like the additional weight savings. I know this from taking this apart at SHOT Show and seeing what it was like. There's something a little different. Normally, when you're going to take the forend off your shotguns, you can just depress this button. But if you notice, I'm depressing that button and it's not depressing. There's no action happening. And that's something a little different, is you have to actually squeeze the forend towards the barrel and then it will depress. So when you first get this gun brand new and you don't know that, you're gonna sit here and go, why isn't this working? It's not working because it literally takes you putting enough pressure on it to squeeze it, then you can hear it click and then it'll come loose. And then just like every other double gun, yeah, we're just gonna snap it together, see what happens. Maybe we're gonna snap it together and see what happens. I just had a locust. Cicada, anyone? So definitely very tight coming right out of the gate. It may take me a hot second to get this one put together. Woo! There it is. I'm gonna clip that back in. So there's our assembly. You can see some of the shims in here that come as it's outfitted standard. You know, some of the big differences with the 828, which mirror what was happening with the 12 gauge. 828 is what we call fish scaling on the stock instead of standard checkering. I really like that. It's a cool detail, definitely makes it stand out. Got the alloy receiver, of course. Tight action. I'm not going to go over all of the features because we're going to test this over the coming months anyways and run a bunch of rounds through it, but you guys probably know about the patented breech lock in here, which is supposed to ease the wear and tear on the receiver. And of course, they've got their standard progressive comfort recoil system in here. But a really good looking gun. Feels whippy. I like it. 5.9 pounds by the specs. We'll have to see if that actually plays out right. Now, one thing about Benelli's that I know is different than a lot of the other guns right out of the case is that it's got a longer length of pull. So Benelli's length of pull is 14 3/4 inches, and that standard shotguns somewhere around 14 1/4. So for big guys like me, I'm not that big, careful, but for big guys like me, this gun tends to feel a little bit better on the mount. So I'm going to be interested to shoot that and see what it does. And then I also notice, compared to my standard carry gun, it's looking real flat. For what that's worth, that could be an optical illusion. I know the drop at the back is maybe a little bit more than my standard carry is, but it just looks really flat. So it's gonna, what that means is I'm gonna have to get used to shooting it. You guys are gonna see me miss a lot with this gun probably. But yeah, the 828U 20 gauge comes in 26 or 28. This is the 26 inch. I like that because it saves you a few tenths of an ounce, I think, on the overall. And I think the thing that you're gonna have to get used to is a little bit of sticker shock with Benelli's over under. They have the MSRP listed at $3,200. I think you can find it at some big box stores at like Cabela's for 28, I think. And if you can actually find one in 20 gauge, good luck. But good looking shotgun. We're gonna put it through the paces today, see what happens, and we'll probably shoot a few thousand rounds through it this summer. Shotgun in summer. Here you go, Benelli 828 unboxing.